Hello, friends. I've decided to make another video, I guess. It's been a while, okay? Can we all agree that it's been a little while? Did you notice I was gone? Here's the thing. I haven't made a video in a hot minute. Realistically, it's only been about a week and a half since I uploaded, but I haven't filmed anything in a hot minute. And there is a reason for this, although it's a little odd. YouTube is weird, okay? YouTube is hard. I love it, but putting a ton of work into a video and then having it flop sucks. It sucks, but it's not the end of the world. What I've noticed, though, is that when I make videos ranting and angry and listing the things I hate about books and publishing and authors and stuff, y'all love it. So I was like, you know what? Why don't I brainstorm a little bit? Why don't I brainstorm some ideas on more stuff to rant about and be angry about so I can get the views? Why am I turning into the Joker? But that was making me feel incredibly toxic to you and to myself. I don't like it. I'm not an angry person. I'm a dramatic person. You've probably noticed. But I don't like making ranty videos all the time. My bread and butter is lists. I am a bookseller and a book influencer, and I have access to a lot of books that you guys might not know about. So I love to make lists recommending books based on little niches and stuff and talking about books you haven't heard of before. But views on those videos, not excellent. Views on the videos where I'm like, top 5 dumbest books, views are great. So I stopped filming because I was like, I need to come up with something clickbaity, something that will get the views. I can't give you the lists that I was planning for months. No. And I went into a little mental health spiral, a little depression spiral, and here we are. So literally, I have put my camera down on a bookshelf. That's why I'm crouching, because I'm not sure that I'm actually in frame, so I'm filming from down here. I put the camera on a bookshelf. I don't have any lights on or anything. I've got my mic, at least. And I've decided to just film. There's a hair in my microphone. What I'm filming right now, I don't know what it is. I was doing a task, which was I've started collecting a lot more nonfiction books lately, but my nonfiction, I'll just show you, my nonfiction shelf is only this, like up to this China book. That's actually fiction. It's only that. And I've got a bunch of books that need to go there, so I need to figure something out. I need to rearrange all this stuff. And I'm like, well, I'm doing a task. A bookish task anyways. Might as well film it. I'm a little manic right now. I also have been, I don't know if this is in frame, but this stack of books is an unhaul stack, so I guess I'm also filming an unhaul. Mostly this is an update on where the heck I've been. Other update, we got a kitten. Show me the kitten. I want to see the baby.
I'm right here.
No, ew. He's escaping. You guys know Ev. Ev is on my Friday morning streams. Ev and our other friend were driving, and this little idiot ran into the road in front of them, and he's got no home, so now he is ours. Meow for me. Ah, so close. Sir, do you know you're a cat? Okay, no, this is Newt. We got him when he was 4 weeks old. Now he is 5 weeks old. He's been to the vet. He has ear mites. Oh my God, this is around his neck. Oh my God. He lives in this room.
It's a really thin cord.
I'm trying to grab it. Okay, you go over there. He lives in this room while because we have 2 other cats and a dog. So while he's on his meds for his ear mites. Hello. And while we get him accustomed to the place, he lives in this room. Do you have something to say? Anyways, that was Kitten. I'm just gonna do the tasks that I wanted to do. I'm gonna move some books around and unhaul some books. This was just like mystery behind. I don't know what this is or how long it's been there, but I guess I'm unhauling this. think I might, whoa, break my leg. I think I might unhaul this entire series because it's toxic as hell and I didn't like it. For some reason I own all of them. I'm looking at the microphone instead of the camera. Does the Iliad go in nonfiction or fiction? With nonfiction. I bit the bullet and picked up Stephen King's On Writing. I feel like I'm so sweaty right now already because I'm wearing a sweater. I've heard writers say that this is worth the read, so I bought it. And that's that. Am I arranging these based on vibes or alphabet or topic? I think vibes. There is sweat dripping off me and my makeup's all over my sleeve. Look, it's not pretty currently, but I do feel better. Top shelf is now my like middle grade and manga stuff, like old stuff that I want to keep but doesn't really have a spot. Middle shelf is historical fiction, mostly series or like first they have to be there for some reason. And then nonfiction is arranged on vibes. Those are just short, safe space. Then an alphabetical into everything about ships. I've got a lot of stuff about ships because I write about ships. And then Rome and Greece. And then random. I also decided recently that I don't have to justify the way I organize my books to anyone, not even myself. I organize based on vibes is what I've decided recently. For example, something I changed that I didn't film. Up there under the cameras, I've got all of my Greek retellings and those classic things. Why? Because I want to. Why don't the Greek retellings just go in fiction like everything else? Because vibes. Do you care to see what I'm unhauling? Let me get some water first. There's a whole other stack downstairs. Beyond the Wand. I don't read biographies. This was a gift from my sister-in-law and I appreciate it because I love Draco and I love Tom Felton, but I just don't really read biographies and I don't like the way this looks on the shelf. And again, it's vibes over anything else. I just talked about this series, Goodbye. It's kind of dirty though. I don't know. Showed you soulless. There's dust everywhere. I'm getting rid of this because I do like the new printing better, which is like, I know controversial, blasphemous of me to say, but I only own the first book. And if I'm ever going to get into the series, I'll just purchase the new covers. This was a book of the month pick that I'm not going to read, unfortunately. I don't know why I have this. This is a nonfiction book about psychopaths. This is Ryan's that I gave him as a gift. He listened to the audiobook and I asked his permission to unhaul this and he said, yep. This was sent to me by a publisher. Cool, thank you. It was a couple years ago, I think now. And I've held on to this for far too long. I am a cellist. I think the cellos were in the background of an earlier clip. I'm not gonna read it. I bought this at Winners on sale because I like John Wick a lot, but I'm not gonna read it. This was a gift to Ryan from my mom. Ryan doesn't read books. Don't know why I own this. Probably because the cover's cool. I did actually read this, but I needed space on the shelf it was on. So I took it off and decided to unhaul it. A lot of my unhaul decisions are like, I just have to rip the Band-Aid off. And once this is out of my house, I'm not gonna miss it. So goodbye. And another nonfiction memoir thing that I don't think I'm gonna read. And that's everything that I have up here. Before I show you the downstairs pile of stuff, because my shelves are split between the two floors of my house, if you're wondering where I'm going to be taking these books, I used to sell books on Facebook Marketplace, but recently the store that I work at has been doing a blind date with a book year round. So that's where we wrap up books in paper and write little mystery descriptions on them, and you can donate money in order to take one of the books. And that money goes to the Love of Reading Foundation, which is Indigo's part. I don't know if it's their foundation or their partner foundation. It helps to get books into underfunded schools in Canada, and it's a great foundation. So I would much rather donate these to my store to then be donated to the blind date with a book program so that then customers can donate to Love of Reading. Some of the ones that are like too icky, like those marked books, I don't know. Maybe the later ones in the series, they might just end up in little free libraries. But everything else I'm gonna do for Love of Reading. So if you're Canadian, Go to your local Indigo and you can just anytime donate whatever you want to Love of Reading. This month is Adopt a School. So September, I think starting September 13th is the Adopt a School program. So most or all of the Indigo locations have a partner school that they're specifically working with. The rest of the year, it's just the Love of Reading Foundation. But right now we've got an actual school that we're working with to help get books into their school and just get more funding for literacy. So now is a great time to go and donate at your local Indigo. All you have to do really is like round up to the nearest dollar. Anyways, I've been talking about this for a while. Let's go downstairs and look at the rest of the books I'm here donating, getting rid of. Oh, remember how I threw all of this here? Yeah, I'll just deal with that later. I don't know what I'm doing with that. Now we're downstairs. There's Danny. And there's a stack of books behind me. Ow. So, yeah, I'll just show you here. 3 Body Problem, I'm getting rid of because I'm now on the sci-fi sub for Broken Binding, and this is the series that they're doing. I don't have to say much. The ARCs, unfortunately, I can't donate anywhere, so those will probably just go into little free libraries. Oh, and Valley is there because I'll show you. Angry Robot sent me the entire trilogy, but for some reason they also individually sent me a copy of Valley. So I'm actually going to give that to Katie. And then another entire series I donated was the paperbacks of the Greenbone Saga. I already gave them to someone though, and they're donating to Love of Reading in exchange. But as you can see, I've got the Broken Binding editions here. Ryan, I got book mail.
Book mail.
I have no idea what this is.
Probably just English. You're right.
Shut up. Ooh. It's an Arc of the Ravening by Daniel Church. From Angry Robot. It's like a sapphic folk horror. He wrote The Hollows, which was good. Oregon Trail. I feel like if I was still on Instagram, I would do a post with this Oregon Trail sweater and the book The Hunger by Amakatsu. Fun fact. So do I move all of my historical fiction, like Essex Dogs by Dan Jones, upstairs? I don't know. Is it a vibe? I don't think so. It's gonna stay down here. I'll probably be donating more books as well. I just haven't really done a thorough go through of all of the books I have on my shelves. But like I said, it's time for a refresh. My mental health has not been great lately, and I need to do something about that. I watched a clip. I don't even know what it was from, but it was with Drew Barrymore, so I guess it was her show. And the guy was talking about how, what would you do if from the day you were born, you were told that you have to take care of this human? A human is in your custody and you must take care of them. If every day you wake up and you think about, what am I going to do today to take care of this human? It's very different from, what am I going to do today myself? Because you are the human you're taking care of. I'm getting very deep right now. But you are the human that you're taking care of. And it's like the memes of getting enrichment in your enclosure, where if you think of yourself as a wild tiger at a zoo, you would take care of that tiger differently than if you're just living your life. And I need to take better care of myself and my mental health and my physical health. And I need to get back on track with my videos. So I've got a lot of videos planned. I've got interviews coming up with both romantasy authors and indie authors, debut authors, series authors. Like, I have interviews planned. I've just been kind of pushing them off, which is a shitty thing to do to those authors. But I also have lists planned. Like I said, lists are my bread and butter and I love making them. I just was getting in my head about needing to make controversial clickbait content to get the views. But ultimately, I don't care about the number of views. I care about making content that I like. I've got plans. I just stopped doing them, enacting them. But I need to take care of this human that is me. I'm also going to be continuing the writing content that I've been doing. I know that Ev and I have not really been doing our Friday morning productivity streams. Usually it's just one or both of us is not feeling it and we don't do it. But I do want to be more committed to that obligation. And I actually have some exciting writing stuff coming up in my own life, my own career. I'm going to be attending Futurescapes, the fall workshop this year with Fonda Lee. I was accepted into the program, which is like insane. I applied on a whim and forgot that I applied, and then I just got the acceptance letter. So like that's really cool. That's in October, and I'm working hard on my book. I don't think there's anything else I was going to talk about because this was a spontaneous video. So I'll just plug, like, if you become a member of my channel, you can get early access to the videos that I promise I'm making. Plus, you can force me to read one book per month through the members only pick list. And I want to add more stuff to the membership program. I'm just not there yet with numbers. So if more people become members, I can add more perks and we can have more fun and do more like in-person stuff or live stuff or whatever. I'll also just throw some affiliate links in the description if you want to get some cool sweaters or some cool bookish accessories from a couple different places. This video is not sponsored, but like I'll just put some affiliate links down there for you to browse if you'd like. And before I go, don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the bell icon so you know when I upload new videos. I do upload twice a week. In theory and in plan, I will be doing that. Anyways, I love you guys so much. Thank you for the continued support. I love this community. Bye-bye.